For One Piece Chapter 1076 breakdown, I'm here with Sai.
Yes, hello, I'm Sai.
Sai, do people regularly say to you that they avoid you because they don't want to get spoiled? Or are people saying you're doing God's work for bringing them spoiler content early?
I think it's half and half. Since I try not to spoil with the title or thumbnail, they're like, oh, you know what, I can sub to you and not look at spoilers this week. Yeah. But I'm telling you, I'm just waiting. I'm a bad guy here. I'm waiting for the day the One Piece is revealed, and then I'm gonna drop hard thumbnail clickbait like day of. Yeah.
As fans of One Piece, we love to drip ourselves out with merch, figures, games, and much more. And as you know from the videos, I love to grab nice hoodies and beanies whenever I can. And with today's sponsor, Zen Market, you can do the same. Zen Market is a Japan shopping service that hosts some of the largest shopping sites used and trusted by Japanese people daily. Zen Market offers free parcel consolidation so you can purchase from multiple stores and still ship everything in one parcel. You can shop with B.D.A, Papa Parati, Ami, and more. And I'm excited to let you know I have my very own landing page on Zen Market for you to use today. And another exciting thing is that you can purchase from Japan's official One Piece store, Mugiwara Toei Store, through Zen Market. So free account registration plus 300 yen gift for new members or free item no service fee. Buy from 10,000 plus Japanese stores including Amazon, Rakuma, that was just added last year, and Yahoo Auctions. You can also buy from other stores like P.Bandai and Toei's Mugiwara store to find and purchase One Piece items that are only sold in Japan, or get One Piece merch that is released earlier in Japan. So use my link in description and start shopping with Zen Market today.
And I'm gonna ruin your experience. Just watch.
Just like when you don't think it's gonna happen,
plot.
when it's the worst possible time, that's when he's gonna drop it on.
Yeah,
you.
wait. The day Shanks dies, like the day before even spoilers drop, I'm gonna have a picture of like Shanks on the floor.
Oh,
it's gonna be a nightmare. It's like Doflamingo's Dressrosa plan.
With the other arm over. Just next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. But no, One Piece Chapter 1076. We're supposed to do something for 1075, but
there was nothing to really talk about there.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't talk about the last chapter. This right here is where it's at.
This is where it's at. Oda went in the bag. I guess he saw some people's complaints about 1075 being mid. And I'm not gonna lie to you. What was 1075?
I don't remember. Like when I think about One Piece now, it's just this chapter.
Okay, that was when we had the silhouette grabbing the camera and stuff, and then
oh yeah, we got like that really scuffed looking silhouette J-Guard DCO whatever.
Yeah, and then you had Sanji simping over to C.
Yeah,
and
then the whole collab at the very end, Lucci was like, yo, like, let's work together.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. That's basically what it was. It was like, in comparison to this chapter, I mean.
Yeah. No, last chapter, it was good while it lasted. But when we get to this one, it's like, yo, like, what is going on? Like, it's night and day almost.
This chapter was just insanity. We haven't had a cover story in a while. Or the cover story in a little minute, right? Well, no, last week. I forget.
Like the Mandela effect. Just everything
right.
that happened last week is what Lucia.
I'm like, yo, it hasn't happened in a long time. No, last week, that's when we saw the Gorosei and Vegapunk.
Yeah, they were meeting up.
They're meeting up, and they look the exact same, but they were silhouetted, which is like, wow, Oda, what are you trying to hide here? But yeah, so no cover story this week. It's just a color spread. It was fire, I think. Nami takes a dub again. I think Robin is fine, but it's just Oda just giving Nami the dub.
I like how Sanji has the main thing there, but they also made his leg look very, I don't know how to describe it. It's very Caterpillar-esque, right? They gave it like a bunch of grooves in the pants.
Well, this is not the weirdest we've seen Sanji's leg. Do you remember when Sanji and Zoro attacked King and Queen for that chapter?
I remember. Yeah, they made Sanji's. It was bending like Beckham, dude. I don't know what was going on there.
What was going on with his leg? You know, the anime did not use that.
The anime did something brand new, which looked a lot better.
It looked a lot better. So I think even the anime studio was kind of like, this looks stupid.
Yeah, right? Sanji's like a banana right here. Let's just let's change it up.
Let's do something else. Zoro's the exact same. Sanji's they're like, no, Sanji, that's not gonna work. All right, let's get to the chapter.
Yeah.
It starts off with Zoro, Luffy, Kaku, Rob Lucci just still negotiating, right? And Kaku, he's pretty convincing at this point to Luffy.
Yeah, I believe him.
I didn't believe it. I mean, like, even his look, I was like, yo.
Dude, that's so funny. Last week, I was like, yo, like Kaku, Lucci, these guys are honorable men. And then I get to this chapter, I'm like, oh, yo, Kaku, please.
Well, the thing is, Kaku, I think he's smart. He's trying to do whatever it takes to get out, right?
Yeah.
Lucci's super honest, right? He's just super honest. He's like a weird, like almost like a version of Luffy, but then on the other side. He's
evil Luffy.
You know what I mean? Where Kaku's saying, yo, like, come on, when we're out of danger, we'll let you put him on. We'll let you put the strings back on without a fight. And Luffy's like, really? In that case, sure.
Let's just turn around. You can handcuff us, do whatever you want. Like, send a simple down if you want.
Just get us out of danger. We just want to live, bro. But then S-Hawk goes in for the attack, and what do you know? He has Daz Bones. Daz Bones is devil fruit.
Me.
The dicey is what is it? Is it super?
It's super, yeah.
Isn't Crocodile Suna?
Suna, but this is super, like Superman.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, the dice fruit. I think it makes sense. I think it's cool. I think it's like, just to preface it, it is underwhelming considering what happened though.
Yeah.
Because it was obviously saved for a reason, right? Oda didn't show it back in, where were they? In Amazon Lily, right? He didn't show it there.
He was hyping it up.
Right? And then he didn't show it when they first fought. When he fought against Zoro, none of that. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, he just has a dice fruit. It's like, okay.
Which is, it's weird when you think about it too, because like in this panel or in this page, we see the Mihawk Seraphim use the Super no Mi. Like he hits him with the kick. Yeah. But at the same time, he could have pulled out Yoru for that, right?
He didn't have to.
Like he didn't have to do this. He's just flexing the devil fruit at this point.
That's it. He's just flexing. Now, something that also we need to keep in mind is S-Hawk is probably the perfect fight for Zoro. You know why? Yeah.
It's a culmination of all of his past opponents,
Culmination of all of them, bro. It's King, Mihawk, and Daz Bones.
All in one.
And while he has Kaku next to him. It's just beautiful all around, right? So this would be the perfect character for Zoro to overcome, to say, yo, I think I'm ready for Mihawk now. I don't think he would be, but I think it'd be cool. So what do you think about the dice fruit though? Like, do you think it could have been something better? Did you guess something better? What are your thoughts?
Well, my guess was the dice fruit. I felt like this would fit him the best, but now that I actually see it, I'm like, what other Paramecias could fit here? And the only one I could think of was maybe Ward and Magellan's fruit, the poison fruit. Since it's not a Logia, it's a Paramecia. I was like, that could be a good one. You know, maybe he like coats the sword in poison and then Zoro has to actually like get through that somehow.
What about Fujitora boy?
Fujitora would be a good one too. The grab. Oh, wait, no, Fujitora would be dope. I forgot that was a Paramecia too. Even I was about to say Gura no Mi, but I guess he can't really get that anymore.
Can't get access to that, yeah.
Yeah, no access.
Yeah, so yeah, Fujitora's been great because he's the only Paramecia that's an admiral.
Yeah.
Green Bull's a Logia, right?
Yeah, and Green Bull's a Logia.
Akaina's a Logia. Kizaru's a Logia.
People were also saying Buggy's fruit could work here, but I don't know.
It would be interesting. It'd be lame though.
Yeah, unless the Mihawk Seraphim knows how to use it better than he does, which I'm sure that's possible, right? Like, I don't think Buggy's utilizing that fruit to its fullest extent.
I don't know. Mihawk can do anything to him. I think that's the fullest extent, bro. I think it would make sense, I guess, but it would just be lame. That's all.
Yeah,
it'd just be lame. But yeah, I don't mind it. Right? I think it makes sense. It makes the most sense. Right? It's just not as hype. Right?
Not as hype.
So at this point, these dudes they're still trying to debate. Okay, what's gonna happen here? You know, are you gonna let us out or not? But then they asked Rob Lucci like his mission. Like, what did they send you here to do? And I thought Lucci's gonna like sugarcoat.
He's gonna lie. He's gonna cheese it up.
Lie, no. Right? He says no. Well, my mission was to eliminate all 7 Vegapunks. Kaku's like, bro, you killing me, man. What are you trying to do? And then
he was negotiating.
Then he mentions Sissy's like, I'm gonna kill her too. Like, I'm not gonna show her any mercy. And it's just like, is this like against him? Like, can he not lie? Because think back to Enies Lobby, right? Or Water 7, rather.
He's been lying for 5 years straight in Water 7.
But he didn't speak.
Well, he used Hattori, right? Like, he had ventriloquism.
Yeah. But it's like, I guess he felt like, well, I'm not lying to these people.
It was the pigeon.
It was Hattori. You know what I mean? So it's just like, maybe it's against his nature. Maybe he is like Luffy.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, even when he started talking, like he never said one lie.
Yeah,
he was straightforward. Like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your friends.
Yeah,
you know, Nico Robin. She's never gonna see the light of day. Like, maybe he was always that guy.
Right. Exactly. You know, and you know, Luffy, he doesn't like when people mess with his friends. So you know, wait, didn't Luffy say that in Enies Lobby? That if I let you go,
you're gonna kill all my friends.
You're gonna kill all my friends. And in this chapter, he says, "You can't beat me, so don't be a sore loser and go after my friends and Vegapunks." That's interesting. Okay,
I think Rob Lucci, the reason he gets upset here is because it triggered the PTSD.
Yeah. Where he told him that the last time, and it's like, stop playing with me. But I mean, what did you think about Luffy's? Like, first off, he told Shaka, he's like, "Yo, give me the keys. All right, I got this." And then he told Lucci, like, "You can't beat me. Like, you just can't beat me, okay? So just don't be a sore loser and go after my friends in Vegapunk because you can't beat me, bro."
I think a lot of people are happy with this because nobody really liked the fact that Luffy would team up with Lucci in the first place. Yeah. So having Luffy flex a little bit in this dialogue is pretty much what people wanted, right? Just like, yo, like, I'm a Yonko, essentially. You can't take me down. Like, let's just team up. Let's hang out for a second, and that it is what it is.
Yeah. It was like Luffy almost so confident in showing himself. He's like, this dude can't do anything to me. Where I'm gonna bring up as well later in the chapter how it's pretty much like what Shanks was doing, right? Where it's just like supreme confidence. Where it's just like, bro, I'm good. Like, it's like, I'm not worried about
the best part is that Luffy, like you said, Luffy is honest. He's honest to a fault. Like, he's not trying to goad him on. Like, he actually thinks that he could beat Lucci. Like, hey, you can't beat me. Just don't mess with them.
Right, because Zoro's saying, yo, like, don't fall for a taunt. Like, they're not going to fall for a taunt like that. And, like, Luffy's not taunting, bro. Like, he's being so serious. Like, he knows that Rob Lucci can't beat him. Because, like, Rob Lucci did nothing. And Luffy, you know, tapped him a few times and he was out. Like, I would never forget the chapter where Rob Lucci's like, I'm losing consciousness. And like,
oh, no.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't say that, Rob. Like I said, Rob Lucci, a lot of people still like him. But it's just... after like the cool factor is gone with him because he lost several times, it's just not there anymore. But you know, we'll see where it goes. I did tease in a video that what about Rob Lucci becoming the Straw Hats assassin? Like, not seriously, of course, because like why the hell would the Straw Hats need an assassin?
Going around killing people like Big Mom. like you don't show up here, Rob Lucci's gonna kill your family.
My crack theory is that Rob Lucci gets recruited by Cross Guild, where they're like, "Yo, you want people to kill? Well, we have a lot of Navy Marines that we need killed. Like, just come with us, man, and you can do whatever the hell you want to do." You know, because he's a free agent, bro. Because they were trying to kill him, right? Like the world government, they're trying to get rid of him. So, when I hear about the whole, like, when you look at the entire picture, it somewhat feels like they were set up from the beginning. But we'll talk about that. We have S Bear coming in with the Ursa Shock, one of the best attacks in the series. Did we talk attacks last time we did that video? No, we talked Devil Fruits.
Yeah, we talked Devil Fruits. We talked shop on that.
Give me your top 3 attacks in the series.
Top 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, since Bajrang Gun is what took out Kaido, I'd have to put that at the top.
As far as
pure attack power. Oh, favorite. Oh, we're going for favorites.
Yeah, let's do favorites.
Oh, favorites. Okay, this is different. So for favorite attacks, this might sound blasphemous, but it doesn't have a name. But I gotta go with
have an Earth?
Not Whitebeard. I gotta go with Akainu.
Which one?
Was it Red Dog, the one that he used to attack Whitebeard while he was like on the ground?
Mago. Isn't that Mago?
Let me see. Yeah, I like Akainu's attack. I just thought it was kind of cool how it like took the form and just like went like it essentially just pierced Whitebeard.
Yeah, he did say something when he attacked though in the anime. What did he say? I forget. He said something. I think it was Mago. Hellhound.
Hellhound.
Yeah.
Hellhound is pretty dope. I'm a fan of Rob Lucci's attack. I do like the Rokuogon and how like this was almost like the first showcase of Rio in a way, but it's not Rio.
Yeah.
So that was pretty dope.
I liked Kaku's Tempest kick White Thunder. Like,
oh yeah, White Thunder's nice.
That's fire.
And then we got the Purgatory Onigiri later on.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of good attacks in One Piece, bro.
I like Zora's Tiger Hunt. Of course, Doflamingo's 6 heavenly. What's it called?
16 heavenly bullets.
16 heavenly bullets, right? It's just fire. You got to throw something from Katakuri in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of Katakuri, like Power Mochi, maybe?
Bro, Peerless Donuts, bro.
Peerless Donuts. Oh, King Cobra is dope. I like King Cobra from Snake Man. I just wish it stayed in the snake form the entire time. It's just when the snake aura goes away and it's just like a little fist. It's like, come on, man.
It's like this is his
Bring
fist
back
with like
the
his
snake.
knuckles.
Yeah, bring back the Mamba.
Nah, Peerless Donuts, Buzzcut and Mochi is pretty insane, even though it didn't do anything. Like Luffy just got out of it like nothing.
He just
happened.
tanked it, bro. He took it head on. He stood up afterwards. Yeah.
You saw the demon in Category turn like into a demon, and you saw that large fisher, and Luffy just got out like, yo.
And then Katakuri was like, well, that's it. I lost this fight.
He's like, oh,
did you see somebody
damn.
actually tallied up the amount of hits that Luffy took compared to Katakuri?
Yeah, I think people said Katakuri got hit 13 times, something like that.
Yeah, Katakuri got hit like maybe 10-ish times, and then Luffy got hit over 100 times. That's crazy. Like, yeah, Luffy's got that plot armor, man.
Yeah, that plot was strong that time. I really did enjoy that.
It's a good
that
fight.
showcase here. That showcase with Kaku and them. Some people are saying some people are not gonna like the team up regardless.
Yeah.
What did you think about like the joint attack and the effect it had on the Seraphim, which seems to be minimal?
I like the joint attack. I feel like it makes sense. Some people are underplaying Mihawk because of this though, because Lucci and Luffy went after S Bear, and Luffy usually takes the stronger opponents. So people are like, yo, like, is this saying that Kuma's stronger than Mihawk? I don't think that's the case. I think it just makes sense that they divvied up like this, like swordsman versus swordsman. Yeah. It just makes the most sense.
That's all.
I think another complaint I've heard people say is that Luffy using Gear 4th against S Bear when he could have used Gear 5.
Well, I mean,
I feel like it makes sense though. Like, I mean, you know, Luffy doesn't want to drain that stamina, man. Like, why would he want to use Gear 5th right here?
remember, like Luffy's just coming off of him saying he's super tired. Yeah,
right?
For whatever reason.
He had the tongue out the other chapter.
So he must have realized that Gear 5 is super taxing on his body. So he's like, yo, let me just go to the old reliable Gear 4th real quick, and get this attack off. Now I've been saying that like Gear 4th is not going to be obsolete as much as people would like for it to be, right? It's kind of like when we talk about like Super Saiyan, you know, it's just like sometimes it just randomly goes Super Saiyan. Like it's just a thing. Like they have so many different forms, but they're like, oh, let me just go Super Saiyan just off rip. And just go Super Saiyan Blue, like just like, why are you still using Super Saiyan? It's gonna be the same thing with Gear 2nd, Gear 4th. Where Gear 2nd is technically, I look at Gear 2nd as like base.
Yeah,
I mean, like I don't know how easy it is to distinguish because like Luffy just uses jet pistol now. You know, it's like I don't know. Has Luffy used pistol in a long time?
Not that I can recall.
Yeah,
there hasn't really been like an enemy where pistol is just like, you know, the end of the fight.
Yeah, he's jet pistol, and everything is pretty much on that level. So
it's like how Gear 3rd is kind of obsolete.
Because it's like, Gear 3rd is like the one that's.
It's like Super Saiyan 3, right? Goku doesn't use that no more.
Yeah, but it's like I think we're gonna see Gear 3rd again because Luffy likes pulling out those big punches. But the thing is, he can do it in Gear 5, but we don't know the extent of the stamina and how much it drains Luffy in Gear 5. So, you know, it has to be something to it because he himself, he's not just spamming Gear 5, which a lot of people thought he would. I'm happy he's using more of Gear 4th, not gonna lie. What you gonna say?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I think one thing that would make people happy is if Gear 4th had another transformation on top of like Snake Man, Tank Man, Bound Man. Like if Oda gave him a brand new Gear 4th transformation, that'd be kind of dope, you know? Just another thing to where he could use and not drain stamina on Gear 5th.
Yeah, I agree. It'd be cool. That'd actually be pretty cool. But I know for a lot of us, we thought that was the case. We thought there was some more forms, especially after we saw Tank Man full version. But
one and done.
We'll see. Tank Man, Oda's gonna bring back Tank Man at some point. It's gonna be super random, but he's gonna bring it back at some point.
It's during the final fight against Eam, yeah.
It's randomly Tank Man.
Only Tank Man will handle this one.
Like, come on, bro. We go to the deep within the lab, apparently. Like,
I don't know what it is. It's something about like going from that fight straight to the please give us some food. It's such a drastic change.
We haven't had a decent meal in over 2 months.
Please.
I wonder if we'll ever be allowed to leave. Or are you gonna die here? Now they have CP5, CP7, and CP8. Okay.
Yeah.
Someone has kidnapped all of those agents, as well as the Stella body. And they're basically telling Vegapunk, "Yo, we thought you were behind it." He's like, "Yo, I had no idea."
They're teasing us, bro. Dude, these guys know who did it. They're not saying it.
Yeah. But the thing is, maybe they do, because they're saying, well, they said they figured you were the one behind it.
Yeah. So they must know who did it, though. They must know the mastermind now. Unless I don't know. I mean, because Vegapunk's here, right? Like somebody must have brought Vegapunk here.
Yeah, but
like surely these guys saw it.
But yeah, they should have seen it. We'll see. Vegapunk is almost aloof. Like, yo, I had no idea this was happening under my nose. But he also says, everything has been baffling because the world government, it's been leaked to them about us researching the poneglyphs and etc., which shouldn't have been possible. So
somebody's leaking this information. I feel like it has to be one of the satellites at this point, right?
Right, but my thing with Vegapunk, okay, once you found that out, what was your plan? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Did
you plan on doing anything, or was it just gonna always be like
it's gonna turn over? Like, wait for Yonko to show up to save him.
Yeah, it's like what did you plan on? Like, why didn't you try to fish them out in some way? But like, we don't know who it is. The person that it said the weaponized shark did it, right?
Yeah, they said when they were trying to leave, the sharks attacked them, or the sea beasts,
right? But my thing is kind of like when we first got to Egghead, the person that was seen to be
Lilith
was Lilith, right? But then Lilith, didn't they specifically ask Lilith about like, the other agents after they pulled up? It's like,
and she didn't know.
She
said she didn't know.
She said she didn't know anything about it. So it's like, do we believe Lilith? Could it be somebody trying to set her up?
I believe Lilith. I don't think Lilith is behind this, because not only that, with her not knowing about the CP agents, but even 1 or 2 chapters ago, when we saw the Boa Hancock Seraphim attack her group, Lilith actually tries to give the Seraphim an order, and it didn't work. So I feel like if she was the perpetrator, the order would have went through and they would have stopped attacking. But I don't know. It's a hard one, man. This tough. Mystery gets more and more complex every chapter.
I like the plan is to go back and look at everything and kind of come to a
every brushstroke that Oda drops in here, right?
Yeah, but it's like sometimes Oda gives you mysteries where you couldn't find out no matter what.
Yeah, watch the end of this mystery be like some character we've never met before.
Right. And some people say is the AI, right? It's not.
Yeah, anything. AI. That's kind of where I'm at, because none of this makes sense. I feel like if you put AI on it, sure, why not?
Yeah, like, AI does make it more digestible. You know what I'm saying? Where if it's Pythagoras, is like, what?
What is Pythagoras getting out of this, man? Is he trying to create that theorem or something?
Like, what is he trying to do here?
A plus B plus C.
The mystery is getting more and more interesting for sure. Also, I guess after that point, wait. So after that point, we got to G9, right? They said G9 has deployed over 100 ships to Egghead, which makes sense. We've been seeing this coming for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay. They're right there. It's a lot of trouble going on. We're going to deploy some people. I didn't think they'd deploy over 100 ships.
But they're ships of all sizes, though.
Right.
What size are we talking about? Are we talking about like big old battleships, or ships like Mihawk, where it's just one person on a boat?
But at what point does the world government say, all right, there's a Yonko there. We don't need a lot of these little guys. Let's send the most formidable people.
Yeah.
But I think the world government operates in like overwhelming like numbers and how they can be overwhelming, which is fair when we look at the Wano or Onigashima War, where it's like they had the numbers, and it doesn't matter how strong Kid or Luffy was, or Law as well. Saying Kid or Luffy is crazy. It doesn't matter how strong they are. The numbers, they still got to deal with it. But I mean, even if you had 100 ships of over 100 people, like they're all getting knocked out with Conqueror's Haki. Most of them, right? Most of them. But it all depends. It all depends. Did you hear the theory that what's going to happen is S Flamingo is going to use Birdcage on the island?
No, I have not heard that.
Do not let anyone escape.
That's crazy. Whoa. I mean, I've been a big like advocate for the other warlords to have Seraphim too. And I guess that would make sense, right? Like S Flamingo having the string fruit since it's a paramecia.
For sure. He doesn't need to get anything new. S Crocodile, on the other hand.
Oh, hey, that'd be kind of cool. Like we have an egg on Egghead, and then what comes out of an egg? It's a bird cage. Look at that.
I'm here for it. I am here for it. But no. So after that, G9 is going to Egghead. We transition, okay, to a bar at a small port.
It's an island nobody cares about. Yeah,
certain island in the New World.
Certain islands,
right?
No big deal.
We have a kid dressed like a Viking that's basically asking Shanks to take him with him. Right?
He's cosplaying as a giant, right? It's just some kid.
He's asking Big Boss Shanks to take him with him, right? And he's very reminiscent of Luffy. Then you even have a chick at the bar with who.
It's Wakino.
Do you think it's his mom?
No, it can't be its mom. I mean, if this is supposed to be a parallel to Luffy, I feel like this is probably just like some random bartender.
Yeah, but like with him and her having freckles, I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. Either way, they're both. It's kind of like looking like the same scenario where it's like a kid and you got the bartender and they're just in love with Shanks for the most part, right? The funniest part of this chapter is when Rockstar like barges in. He's like, "Yo, he's actually attacking us," right? Like they're scrapping with our young boys, but it's gonna turn into a real battle soon, right? And what Shanks does is like, Shanks says, "Yo, this could be good or bad timing," right? But
we were just about to leave. Oh man,
we were just about to leave, but also Rockstar, go back out and ask them if they really want to do this. Like, he doesn't care about it, bro. There's no way he can. Like, he said, "Yo, he's attacking a lot of the youngsters," so it's just like. You think Kid is gonna care about Rockstar, bro? Shanks sent him right back into the fray. But
Rockstar was trying to leave the fight.
He sent him right back, dog. But no, Shanks says, "Yo, it could be good or bad timing," which is interesting. But then he mentions like the friends he thought were dead. I was like, who's he talking about? Ends up being Dory and Brogy, right? Also, did you catch the person who took?
Yeah, it's Ben Beckman. Most likely. They didn't say it yet, but Kid has a grudge against Ben Beckman. Heavily implied.
Either that or you set him up to get his arm cut off. I don't know, but it's heavily implied that Ben Beckman was the one responsible. So I really like that small tidbit in there. But Shanks, what do you think about Shanks this chapter, man, and everything he was saying? Because he even said that, go and ask Captain Kidd, right? Or tell him he has a choice that he can either hand over his lodestar poneglyph to me, or his road poneglyph to me, and get out of here. What did you think about Shanks' chapter?
Bro, I already knew. Like, you could have ended the chapter right here after he says that, and I could have already guessed what Kid would have said. Like. We know Kid. Yeah, we know Kid. We've been with him in Wano. The guy's not gonna shy away from this fight, right? He fought Shanks once before. He's coming again, and I don't even know how to explain it. I just feel bad for Kid at this point. Like, we have Luffy having the time of his life on Egghead Island, more or less, but we have Kid here running into an optional boss, is what I'd call this. This is a boss that he didn't have to fight. Shanks actually says, "Yo, like, I don't know if this is good or bad timing, but we were just about to leave." If Kid actually took a random detour, like maybe he, goes fishing for a day on his ship, and then he shows up to Elbaf, none of this would happen. None of this would happen.
But remember, if Kid just drew a different straw.
Yeah, Luffy wanted to come here first.
You see what I'm saying? Luffy would have been here. And then at that point, what's happening? Because I thought that's what was going to happen. I thought it was going to be Kid and Luffy and Shanks meeting up. Then Shanks goes off, and then he stumbles into Blackbeard, right? Having it be Kid is interesting because somebody said that Luffy's going to look in the newspaper and see that Garp is dead. They're going to see that Kid is dead.
Law's dead.
And they're going to see that Law is dead, right? Just all in one newspaper. Now, here's the crazy part, right? Because when we look at the story and everything involved, Kid said Shanks had like pretty much a bunch of ships with him.
Yeah.
Right?
He has a whole fleet.
A whole fleet. They look tough.
They got giants with them.
And then Shanks just casually asked the giants for help. What do you think about Shanks asking the giants for help?
I think this is going to be some Elbaf power scaling right here. They're about to get the plot armor treatment. Dory and Broggy, from what I recall, they're strong, but are they post time skip strong? Or are they like, Shanks fleet level competitors? Normally, you wouldn't think so. But because Shanks is asking them for help, I feel like they're going to get power scaled up. They're going to do something stupid out here.
Do you think they're stronger than Hajuden?
Yeah, for sure. They're the OGs, right? They're like the giant pirates.
Yeah.
Hajuden should be weaker than them. But then again, I mean, he almost lost to MacVice. Dory and Broggy, they almost lost to Mr. 3. Oimo, Kashi, who were behind him, they lost to Polly and some rope and, the Frankie family. Like on paper, these guys shouldn't be strong. Or at least post-time skip used his Kid level. But, post-time skip, we're on Elbaf. This is their home territory. I feel like they're going to shine. I just wonder how Oda's going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because...
even giants fighting in general is just kind of strange, right? Like, they take 10 years to wind up an attack. Characters usually dodge it. They hit them back, and that's it. It can't be as in-depth as, like, Shanks versus Mihawk, for example.
Yeah, I think Kid could take care of Dory and Broggy by himself easily. Get him out of here. Maybe I'm downplaying Dory and Broggy, but I don't expect much from them.
Maybe they'll square off against Heat and Wire, bro. Maybe that's it. That's what's in store.
Those problems. Plus, Heat and Wire, they're needed elsewhere, bro.
Yeah, Heat and Wire are gonna fight Ben Beckman and Lucky Roo or something.
Yeah, Heat and Wire.
Take them on one-on-one.
Do you know is anybody on Kid's crew is like a sniper?
I think there's one person on Kid's crew that I looked up yesterday that has a flintlock pistol. They can square up against Yasop.
On Kid's crew?
Yeah. They have like a pistol. They have a pistol.
Okay. He's probably gonna get a lot of hype next. I get it. We saw how much everybody kind of changed their tune on Law's crew, right? And we always thought they were much worse than Kid's crew. I feel like we can't sleep on Kid's crew. They're gonna do something great. They're gonna do great things.
Have you looked up Kid's crew recently?
No.
Oh man, they got some heavy hitters out there. The guy who has pistols, his name is Wreck.
So yeah, it's Kid Killer, Heatwire, Gig, Dive, UK, Pomp, Bubblegum, Wreck. They got a lot of people.
They do. Yeah, these are named characters. Unique designs.
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. He has somebody named Emma. I thought it was Emma.
I love how when you go to the wiki and you look at Emma, it's like a scuffed drawing too. It's not even like a legitimate manga art thing. It's just like
Hop?
A scuffed drawing.
Hop? Is Hop an animal?
No, you don't remember Hop? He was the guy that took down Queen and King on Wano. Hey, look at the last guy. His name's Disc J.
Is that? I don't know why the fuck I was about to say 3. Disc J and Compo.
You know what? Maybe this is what we're gonna see. We're gonna see all the big bosses of Shanks' crew versus Kid's crew.
Yeah,
I think that's what we're gonna see. It's gonna be like how the Blackbeard pirates and the red hair pirates squared off in Marineford. This is gonna be parallel to that.
Do you think the man scarred by fire shows up?
I feel like they have to. I think Kid at this point, alongside Law and Blackbeard Shanks, I feel like while they're gonna lose these fights, I feel like they will have some plot armor to save them. Like maybe by the end of it, right? You have Kid, Shanks squaring off. It's not looking too good for Kid. And then maybe at the last minute, the man marked by flames shows up and he's like, "Hey guys, let's all stop fighting now, right? Let's call it a truce.
As long as he doesn't run into heat, he's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't do that. Like I said, I do respect everything Kid said here, everything Kid did. Even though Killer is letting him know, like, yo, they took your arm before, right? And
we didn't even see him.
Shanks.
We didn't even see Shanks.
It's not just going to be your arm this time. They're going to take your life. And Kid's like, yo, that's only if I lose, which I respect the confidence, okay? I respect the confidence. I don't think it's something that's possible, but, you know, I respect it.
Here's the thing, too. If it was just Shanks's crew, you know, just the red hair, like, pirates, not the fleet, but just the pirates, I feel like Kid would have a way better chance. But it's not just Shanks and his crew. It's the fleet. It's the giants. It's the territory. Like, there's so much working against Kid right here. It's unfathomable.
Yeah. I think if it was just Shanks and his crew, I would feel better about it. I'd be like, okay, Oda could do something here. It's so many people against him. So, like, what really can Oda do? You know? And so, like I said, unless Kid is Shiki, and or he's the second coming of Roger, and there's like a storm that takes out all the fleets, and
like lightning just starts coming down, and Nelv shows up. Like, I don't know.
Because Shanks and his crew alone by themselves, they should be overwhelming enough. Now Shanks has basically the city on his back, like Luffy and Dressrosa. It's like, Kid, what are you gonna do?
Dude, you know how a second ago we were like, oh, you know, Law's crew showed up, so we're expecting Kid pirates to show up. The thing with Law's crew is that they outnumbered the Blackbeard
Blackbeard didn't
pirates.
have his strongest people.
He didn't have his strongest people, and they outnumbered him. And not to mention, Oda gave Law an excuse as to why the Heart Pirates didn't show up on Onigashima and do anything crazy. It's because these guys are underwater fighters.
They're water fighters.
Yeah. So that was their territory. What advantage does Kid have here to where Heat and Wire are like, hey, like we didn't fight King and Queen during Wano, but that's because we were on a floating island, right? Like, they can't really say that like the Heart Pirates.
Yeah. I had said as well that what's his name can lose. Law can lose, Kid can't.
You think so?
Reason being is, like, Law doesn't want to become Pirate King, right?
Yeah.
And Law, let's say Law loses, right, which we expect. Blackbeard takes his poneglyph rubbing. Do you think Law gets to see what's at Laugh Tale?
No. I think it's eventually by the end of the series, I feel like we might have a Roger and Whitebeard moment with Luffy and maybe Law or Kid, where Luffy goes to Laugh Tale and then he's having a drink with Law, and then he's like, hey, do you want to know what's at Laugh Tale? And then Law looks at him, he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm chilling.
The reason why I think Law has to find out about it is because it's tied to Corazon, right? And so,
the Will of D.
The Will of D, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, so I think there's a difference.
Think Law is, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, though.
Law is probably going to be a Laugh Tale no matter what. I will be there no matter what. Law is going to be there that. No matter. He was there for, like, pretty much all the poneglyphs, right?
I think, so the thing with Laugh Tale is that it depends what's there. I feel like if Law learns about the Void Sentry and the Will of D and all that stuff, I feel like he'll be chill. But I don't know if Laugh Tale will directly correlate to the Will of D necessarily. It's implied they have heavy ties, but
right.
You know, for all we know, it could be like a joke from Joy Boy.
It depends, right?
Yeah, it depends.
on how, what, like you said, what's that Laugh Tale? How Oda wants to reveal these things. I know for us, we have a certain pattern in mind where it's like, okay, Laugh Tale, then Final War. Some people feel like it's gonna be Final War then Laugh Tale. If Laugh Tale is after the Final War, Law is 100% gonna be there. Right?
Yeah.
But I for me, I think Law is definitely gonna Laugh Tale no matter what. So he can lose because, hey man, the Straw Hats, like, they got all the poneglyphs. I can just catch a ride with them.
Honestly, I'd be fine with everybody seeing what's at Laugh Tale. Like, if the whole world were to see it, I think that'd be cool too. And we were kind of introduced to that too. The only way that
happens is if a certain character goes there.
Vegapunk?
Buggy.
Hey, Vega. I was thinking Vegapunk because he talked about how his brain could, like, send information everywhere. I was like, what if Vegapunk just, like, doxes the Laugh Tale treasure? He doxes the One Piece.
Whatever the One Piece is, it's gonna get out because Big News is a snake, okay? And Big News, he's gonna find.
He's
out
everywhere, bro.
And he's gonna get that information out, right? I'm surprised he didn't do it before, but we don't know when he took over, when he was at his peak. But I do think the world is gonna find out, right? Because I think all that information getting out is what the world government does not want, and so I think that's what's gonna happen. But for Kid, the reason why I think he can't lose is like, well, he lost before to the same guy, right? He lost an arm. And so he didn't get to see him. So it's like losing again is such a stain, but also Kid can't go to Laugh Tale with Luffy.
You don't think so?
No, it's just, it feels different than when Law is there.
Yeah.
Cause remember, Kid doesn't necessarily care about the Will of D or any of that stuff. He
doesn't have a D.
He wants the Pirate King. He wants to be that guy. And do you think you'd be that guy if you get there because you hung on to the guy of the era?
No.
He's gonna be like, I don't deserve to be there.
He'd be pulling a Rob Lucci. He'd be so upset.
Yeah. So I think for Kid, you can't lose because of the circumstances, and it's so weird because Kid has super unfavorable circumstances, right? Law has pretty favorable circumstances. And I still think he's gonna lose, right? Like Aokiji is in there, Shiryu is in there, like, bro.
He has things to save him.
A lot. Where for Kid, he's on Elbaf, against Elbaf, and Shanks is there,
and the fleet. Like it's not looking good. And here's the thing. Here's the one thing that could save him. So you talked about plot armor. He also has one more plot armor, which is his Conqueror's Haki, which we have not seen yet.
He could pull it out.
We have never seen his Conqueror's Haki.
But here's the thing. Even if he pulls it out, do you think Kid's Conqueror's Haki
stronger than Shanks's?
Is stronger than Shanks's?
No. I mean, no. At least for Luffy, when he was fighting Kaido, Luffy knew how to use it, right? We saw Luffy use Conqueror's Haki at will. We have not seen that once with Kid. We've only heard about it in like rumored whispers of Kaido being like, "Oh, you have Conqueror's Haki. Well, it sucks to be you."
It's like an SBS thing for Kid at this point, like, or Vivricard. It's like a Vivricard thing where it's like, yo, Kid, do you have Conqueror's Haki or not? Even though, like, would it be funny if somebody came out and clarified Kaido's statement? Like, oh yeah, that kid has Conqueror's Haki too. Da, da, da. Oh, he's talking about this guy, not actually Captain.
He's talking about his kid Yamato. He's not talking about Kid.
not Kid.
Yeah,
you know.
Geez.
But maybe Oda was saving Kid's Haki for this, where he's gonna split the skies with Shanks, which would be. But you know how crazy that would be if Kid splits the skies with Shanks.
I'm all about the goofy scenarios. If Kid actually ends up splitting the sky with Shanks, I would lose my mind. If Yasop loses to Wreck. You know, you have Heat and Wire taking down Ben Beckman and Lucky Roo. I'm down for it. I'm down for the chaos.
Like the Shanks Pirates, they got plot armor too.
They do because Luffy hasn't met him yet.
Luffy hasn't met him. He hasn't fought Blackbeard, so an L is just not reasonable here. So best case scenario, no L's for anyone, interruptions, and they walk away.
Yeah.
That's best case scenario. But Kid, something to force Kid to walk away has to be something major. What would Kid walk away from?
See, so Shanks has everything to gain here, right? Shanks is here for the poneglyphs. He has 3 of them potentially showing up at his front door. He's after the One Piece. This is great for Shanks. For Kid, I don't know what would make him like not want this fight. He's settled on it, right? It's like Luffy when he says he wants to fight somebody.
What if Killer's life was in danger?
He would stop. If his crew's life was in danger, I feel like Kid is the type of guy that would stop. He would stop the fight.
Would he give up his other arm for the new era?
The new era being Killer? Oh.
No, being Wreck.
Oh, Wreck. Yeah, Wreck. No, what about Dis J? You're forgetting about the homeboy.
No, I think it's all Compo, man.
Yeah, Compo. I got stock in the Kid Pirates, man. What can I say?
And hopefully Jaguar D Saul doesn't show up because there's already another Jaguar in Kid's crew, and I don't think he wants that smoke, okay?
Yo, imagine we don't see this fight, and then the next thing we hear, what's up? What's up?
Okay, there is a person on Kid's crew named Hip.
Yeah.
And there's a person on Kid's crew named Hop.
Yeah.
Do you think they are like a combination attack? Hip and Hop.
Oh, yeah. No, it's like Howling Gab and Monkey, right? Or Monkey the Monster. Monster the Monkey,
so
whatever.
I think hip hop fights fights the monkey in him.
Yeah, no, that's.
But here's the
big
thing.
brain.
Look at the names, right? Kid Killer, Heatwire, Gig, Dive, UK, Pump, Bubblegum, Rock, House, Boogie, Mosh, Hip, Hop, Papas, Jaguar, Quincy, Emma, Compo, and Disc J.
Emma is the strangest one. Like, that one does not fit.
Just Emma.
Just Emma. Do
Then
you think that's like
Compo.
a... Oh, wait. I heard a theory, actually, the other day. What if Emma is Uranus? It's an ancient weapon, bro. You know how, like, we have an ancient weapon being Shirahoshi? So we know it can be women, man. Emma might be the hidden threat of the Kid Pirates right now.
Yeah, I think the funniest thing is when you look at allies and affiliates.
It's still the on-air Pirates and Hawk. Do you think Kid's memory card is burning and then a poo shows up?
Here comes the on-air Pirates. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm like, when I saw it, I'm like, yo, Kid has allies? It's like, oh,
That's
the
what I
on-air
said
Pirates
too.
and the Hawkins Pirates.
You know, it'd be really cool if we skip past this fight and then we see Shanks sitting there with, he's maybe missing like another arm or something.
Oh my god.
And then Ben Beckman is like, oh, it's the Kid Pirates. They're coming for us again. And then they're like, Shanks, don't fight. Last time you didn't even see Heat and Wire.
Oh, hip hop took him out?
Yeah. And then Shanks just has like a flashback of hip hop fighting him.
Yo, hip hop taking out Shanks is crazy.
Oh man.
No, I mean, there's some theories going around now about a Davy back happening, and that's how Kid stands a chance. But if a Davy back happens, who does Kid give up, or who would you think Shanks would choose out of like all those
Rockstar.
names?
Because Rockstar has a very music-related name, and all of these names are music-related from Kid Pirates. So,
so Kid,
I think Kid would take Rockstar.
Yo,
that makes the most sense.
I think I got to make a video about that.
Yeah, Davy back fight. Kid takes Rockstar.
Kid takes Rockstar because he fits better with his crew.
And if it's a Davy back, I feel like Shanks would be more like laissez-faire about it. He would be kind of relaxed.
Yeah.
Kid, maybe his awakening catches them off guard with the magnetism.
Yeah. So then I think Shanks would lose that.
Yeah, Shanks might lose a Davy back fight. Because, like, let's be
'Cause
real
he
here.
doesn't-
Yasa,
yeah.
Ben Beckman, like, those guys been drinking. They're kind of drunk right now.
But let's be real. He doesn't care about Rockstar anyway. Like, he sent him there. So if I was Kid,
Messenger
I'd
boy.
kidnap Rockstar. I'm not gonna lie. I'd hold him hostage. But it's like always like, yo, you don't kill the messenger.
Yeah.
Kid's like, I don't care.
Kidnap the messenger instead.
You just kidnap the messenger. But if I'm Kid and I have Gig, Dive, Pomp, Bubblegum, Hip Hop, Rock, House, Boogie on my crew,
I don't know who I'd give up. Probably just myself.
no, Emma gotta go.
Emma, whoa, you're giving up an ancient weapon? What the hell?
You gotta give up Emma. They don't know that. They might just like let her go and I just pick her back up. But Emma gotta go. Wait, is that a guy? I think it's a guy.
Emma's a guy? What?
Look at him. He looks like he has
I can't
like
tell.
Like a
No. So Emma is a woman with light colored hair that's
it's a woman?
stylized into a mohawk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I only
She
saw
just
the
has that
top.
Frankie chin going on.
Yeah, okay. So it's just an ugly woman.
Yeah, she has the pre-time skip Frankie chin. That's all it is. All it is.
Yo, this is wild. I did not know about the Kid Pirates.
I was reading a lot of their character stuff, their profiles.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of the characters doesn't even like follow Kid. They just follow Killer.
Who's this character?
I think it's Pomp. I think Pomp. Their description says that they're loyal to Killer, and I'm just like, wait, what? You're loyal to Killer? What about Kid? Your captain?
That's kind of like but I guess by proxy he would just whatever Kid does he'll do.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like Johnny Yasaku, right?
Yeah. They don't care about Luffy. They care about Zoro. They follow him.
Right.
But I mean, then again, Johnny and Yasaku, they're not part of the fleet, to our knowledge.
Right, they're not. But wait. They say he was in the story.
I think a lot of these Beast Pirates have been in the story. Like, I feel like if you really like pull out the magnifying glass during Onigashima, you could probably find him.
They say he was in chapter 1029.
No way.
Yeah, they say he was in chapter 1029.
Page 1029.
Page
Do you think
9.
he was? Wait, isn't that during the Zoro and King fight? Was it actually Pomp this whole time that fought King? Is this the Mandala effect going on? We just wanted Zoro and Sanji to fight the All-Stars.
They say he's a small man, so maybe we thought he was like a smile user or something. They say page 9, 1029.
1029. I gotta look this up real quick. So that's 1, 2, 3.
I'm at page 9 here. Let's see.
All right, page 9. Where are they? I don't see anybody.
Okay, so they're here looking at Hawkins. So they didn't help?
Yeah, okay, so yeah, the kid pirates are watching Killer get beaten up.
So Pomp is the guy, like we just see the back of his head, right?
Yeah, he's kind of small. He's like a dwarf. Do you think that's the hidden race that we haven't seen yet?
Maybe, but they just watched it, I guess. What?
Yeah, they're just watching Killer get beaten up. Yeah, rip.
They're all there.
Do you think it's because they just overpower Hawkins? They don't want to do that to him?
But remember, like, even if they attack Hawkins, Kid would get hurt.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
So they couldn't do anything.
Oh, their hands are tied, just like the Heart Pirates.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Oh, this is like insane developments. Yeah, I thought these were like random smile users. I didn't.
Yeah, just wait for the thumbnail of the video. It's gonna be just Pomp
These
in
are
UK.
Kid pirates, bro.
Yeah, these are the kid pirates. That's cursed.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I think it makes sense as well, because imagine if Hawkins created another straw doll out of them.
What would we do? That would be the end of the raid.
Yes, it's probably best for them. They shouldn't even been there, to be honest. But like, yeah, Pomp is in the story.
Oh yeah, speaking of Hawkins though, since we're like kind of near him, do you think he's still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has like the worst generation plot armor.
Yeah.
But like where is this man? Last we saw, like he just fell off a pillar and that was it.
Yeah. Remember
see you later.
didn't he just like fall at a tree or something?
Yeah, the pillar, like he was leaning on it and then he was like, I was the 1%, and then he just passed out. Yeah. Like what? And then Drake was the same way. Drake was like chilling with them. He's like, oh, Hawkins, I can't believe it. And then he passed out. It's like we never hear about him again.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Weird. Like,
it was a strange ending.
Does he just go back to Sword or what?
It reminds me of what Oda said like after Sub Odi, where he was like, man, I didn't think about the worst generation till the last minute. So like maybe he had no stocks in Hawkins whatsoever. He's like, I gotta get rid of this guy somehow.
Yeah. No, it just it's one of them weird things, bro. It's one of them weird things. But I mean, hey man, I think at this point, I'm rooting for Pomp. I'm rooting for hip hop. I'm rooting for all those guys. I think I gotta make a video now, just introducing everyone to the Kid Pirates.
Meet the Kid Pirates.
Meet the Kid Pirates, right?
The Yonko crew that's gonna take down Shanks.
Like get a new illustration of all of them together and like have hip hop just look super cool.
How blasphemous do you think it would be if we don't see this fight and we just have Luffy and the Straw Hats show up and it's the Kid flag is everywhere? You have Shanks crucified like how Kid did to those random pirates in the New World.
Yeah.
Now I think that would turn the fan base upside down if Kid actually beat Shanks.
Yeah, I don't think that happens, but it'll be interesting if it does. But
I love the devil advocate theories. Just like what if though?
Yeah. It's like we know what more than likely will happen. I think it's more fun talking about what
isn't gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but yeah, that was a chapter. We're on break next week, so
yeah,
that's unfortunate.
Oda's building it up.
After this, I'm gonna go research everything there is to know about the Kid Pirates because now I'm just like I gotta know more.
It's not gonna be a lot. It's gonna be like one sentence per character.
I gotta know more about Boogie, man. I gotta know more about Boogie. Wait, apparently Kid tried to protect him from Big Mom.
Yeah, it's like the new era.
What? Yo, did we not read Wano?
we were reading Wano with our eyes closed. We didn't see the Kid Pirates there.
Chapter 1043, page 12.
And then Mosh. Oh, Mosh is a katana user. Do you think this guy's from Wano?
Is he?
I don't know, man.
Shanks better watch out.
Maybe Mosh is a Kozuki clan member. Maybe he reads the Poneglyphs for Kid.
So that's not Killer with his 3 eyes?
No, it's Killer 3 Eyes. Come on, man. It's Mosh. What are you talking about?
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, it's Mosh.
Wait, hold on. So I see. Wait, it says Boogie cried out of happiness when his captain managed to blast Big Mom to her defeat. He also fought to protect an exhausted kid from various gifters when Kaido descended to the live floor.
Whoa.
What? Wait, what?
It's time we came out and said it, Brago.
Oh,
we didn't read the manga. We just we read the
here.
cliff notes.
Yo, this guy that's next to Law, when he said protect the captains, that's Mosh. Oh no, that's Boogie. That's Boogie.
Yeah.
He has a blade. Like him and Law side by side. Okay, wait. That makes sense because next the guy protecting Law is John Bart.
Oh, you think Boogie might be like up there? So Boogie is Kid's John Bart.
Yes.
Do you think Ben Beckman or Shanks they're gonna try to attack Kid and then they're like, oh wait, Boogie's here, guys. He has some really tough defense.
And be like, that's just half of my name.
He has
they
no
actually
weakness.
Call me is Boogeyman.
And then Brooke gets a shiver down his spine. He's like, oh wait, I felt the chill of the underworld. Is that the Boogeyman?
Is that Boogeyman? The Boogeyman? He's been famous ever since I was a child.
Imagine like Boogie stops an attack from Shanks, and then people from around the world feel it. Like people in the East Blue, they're like, whoa, the earth is shaking. Is that Boogie?
That's Boogeyman. Yo, I challenge everyone to go read up on the Kid Pirates and try to find them. That's a game. That's a game we should play.
It's like Where's Waldo?
Like how many Kid Pirates do you spot in Wano? Because they blend in so well with like the gifters and pleasures. I did not know it was them. Yo, they said House. They said is a woman. Said she was watching Kid and Big Mom fight. And they said that she was one of the members that tried to convince him to retreat. And he just ignored her.
Maybe that's a House's Kid's version of Usopp.
Yeah, chapter 1040, page 3. Holy
She kind of looks like Big Mom in a way.
Think she's like one of Big Mom's daughters that escaped?
Yeah, she has all the backstory. I can't wait to get it. Next chapter, it's not going to be Kid versus Shanks or any of Egghead.
It's going to be
the House.
The House. It's at page 3. She tried to tell Kid to retreat in chapter 1040. Hold on. This is insane. I'm so like interested in what the hell is.
If you look at House on the wiki, under abilities and powers, there's none.
Okay, so you see
she has
all
endless
of them
potential.
Wait, hold on. Oh, that's Law's crew. Wait, so Big Mom was taking away like his crew's lifespan as well. So, okay, who is this? So I think I see House. Wait. I think I see her.
You're going to have to pull out the magnifying glass. Let me see.
Like, I think I see her on page 3 of chapter 1040. They're like, after this, you still won't go down? But she didn't say to retreat, though. Huh?
Maybe it's the she is terrifying part? No. Wow, how do you actually find these characters?
Yeah, I don't know. They said page 3. I don't know. But the fact that this is in the wiki's amazing.
Yeah, no, the wiki is doing God's work. They're finding characters that we can't even find. And we know where to look, too. They give us the page and we still can't find them.
Wait, maybe it's her saying, Captain, get out of here, go? No, that's Law's crew. And he's like, follow your own advice? Yeah.
feel like it has to be after
Wait,
all
no,
this,
look,
still won't
so
go down.
here, so whomever said you should get away from her, boss, that has to be someone from Kids Crew. I guess just assume it's House that said that.
Which we have to assume that this one random dialogue is Kids Crew. That's the most they've ever shown out. They had one piece of dialogue where we don't even see their face. That's got to be it.
That's crazy. We've had the breakdown of Kids Crew. Guys, you've heard it here first.
You got to hype them up.
Got to hype up Kids Crew, man. We got.
They're going to do something.
They're going to be fantastic. If you want to learn more about Kids Crew, check out Sai's channel. Link will be in the description and be in the title as well.
I don't make One Piece content.
There.
I make Kid Pirate content.
That's it. Very, very niche, okay?
Very
so everything
niche.
You need to know over there. Sai, I appreciate you joining me, bro. This is great.
Of course. Thank you, B.D.A. You guys know how it is. The next video I'm going to put out is going to be a 5-hour dissection on the character Boogie. So feel free to come sub over there, and I'd really appreciate it. But if you do want to find my channel, it's youtube.com/@BDA as per usual.
And the backup is at B.D.A. Law, okay? It's not about One Piece, but it's just there.
It's medical ventilators.
Those are important. So, you got to prioritize that as well. But yeah, like, subscribe.
Yes, thanks for showing up.
Peace.